The NPTEL courses are now world famous. Everyone who is interested to learn a subject and is not getting an immediate access to a physical mode of lecture at anywhere in the world is making use of the very interesting and effective NPTEL courses. But the history of all these laid at a time when the current form of NPTEL courses did not exist. In that era, the Center of Education Technology at IIT Kharagpur was the prime mover of starting or initiating this video mode of lecturing, where many eminent faculty members took part in developing video courses which could be accessed by students and teachers, not just from within the institute or IIT system, but across every sphere, be it an undergraduate student, research scholar, or even teachers from other institutions who are preparing for their own teaching. I started my experience in getting into these courses at a juncture when those pre-NPTEL courses were migrating into the modern NPTEL form. I can still remember that in the year 2008 or 9, I was recording my first NPTEL course at IIT Kharagpur, and it was perhaps a very historic moment for me, not just because I was engaged in such a course, but possibly for the first time we had a video recorded course in a real classroom like environment where the standard blackboard based or whiteboard based rather teaching was integrated into the NPTEL framework, which made it much more practical, much more lively as compared to the traditional single camera based approach of recording such a course. From then onwards, I have been a regular teacher of the NPTEL program, and over the years maybe more than 5-6 NPTEL courses I have taught, including the rerun courses or very focused courses, along with many esteemed colleagues like Professor S.K. Shom, who was a legendary professor in the mechanical engineering domain, and he recorded his last NPTEL course maybe a few months before he had his last breath. So overall, I have seen the NPTEL courses to be utilized effectively as a great supplement to the regular teaching learning, and I am so happy to see that this course is being utilized for various purposes. I see industry people utilizing some of the NPTEL courses developed at IIT Kharagpur and also at other places very effectively for many of their industrial R&D work. The reason is that at the industry, it is very difficult to be in a regular classroom program because they are completely engaged into their professional activities. Many other professionals who are not having enough time to go through classroom programs, or maybe they have crossed the age of a student, normal student, to come to classrooms, they are making use of the NPTEL courses, rerunning the videos, and I see a great enthusiasm in all these participants. As a teacher, I get a lot of love and affection from these people. They keep on posting questions. We have live sessions in which they participate. And even if when I am traveling outside, be at the airport or be at railway station, I find people who are sort of virtual students. I have never seen them physically. They are just approaching and recognizing the importance of this kind of NPTEL courses. I believe that this is the future of our teaching learning, where we are entering into an era where by virtue of our national education policy, people always have to upgrade their or update their knowledge. They have to be more inclusive. They have to get into interdisciplinary frameworks. we as teachers also have to learn new things, which at some point of time in our own student life we have not learned. So this gives us an opportunity to get into this, engaged into this teaching learning in a virtual environment, which is almost like a classroom, and in fact more engaging and more fruitful than a standard classroom program. I believe that NPTEL will go a long way in creating even a deeper impact that it has, more than that what it has already created. And I think that it is very, very important to organize very frequent workshops and other modes of engagements, like NPTEL is now coming with a laboratory mode of engagement of workshop type of programs, and I am developing one such course in the near future. So I believe that NPTEL is now expanding and diversifying in a way that it will be more fruitful, and we will be having more such workshop mode of activities which will make the teaching learning more effective and more enjoyable for all.